Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for tuning in to another Morning Breakthrough with Coco, helping you undo so God can do. Let us be thankful for another day not promised, but indeed graciously granted. We are continuing with 31 ways to be accelerated into purpose. And this morning, I just want to briefly tell you why everyone is not for you. We talked about earlier in the week how you're not for everyone. Today, I'm talking about how everyone is not for you. And here's what I mean by that. And as I was thinking about this, I was reflecting on some of the other topics I've already talked about. This is why it is so important for you to know who you are in Christ. This is why it's so important for you to self reflect, to look at and assess why you respond or react to certain people or certain things a certain way. Because everyone is not for you, meaning you're not. Um, Here to compliment everybody, or you're not here to everybody is not for you to work with. It doesn't matter if they're a good person, if they have good ideas. It doesn't matter how godly they are not necessarily for you. And here's what I've learned. um, you have to be careful, especially when you are just kind of figuring out your purpose or still trying to understand your purpose and still trying to figure out exactly how to use the gifts that God has given you. If not careful, you end up connecting to the wrong people, delaying what God actually had in the path or actually has for you. Because a lot of times we, again, remember, I think I talked about this sometime. Make sure you're asking God, and when you're fasting and when you're praying, excuse me, who to connect with, who to collaborate with, who to work with, so you're not wasting time, resources working with the wrong people or connecting with the wrong people. Again, it doesn't make them a bad person, but they're not necessarily, they may not be who God meant for you to connect with. They may not have the right complementary piece, so to speak. So again, everyone is not for you. I don't care what their purpose is or how they're rightly aligned or how good it may seem. Make sure you're asking, is this the right person for me to connect with, to collaborate with, to be friends with, to assist? And this goes back to understanding what roles people should play in your life. If they're a friend, an associate, or should they be a business partner? And this is important because you don't want to delay what God already has. And why self-reflection is important for this, because you don't want to connect with people out of desperation. You don't want to connect with people out of greed. You want to make sure your motives are correct. For example, there's some new app out called Clubhouse for business professionals, entrepreneurs, and a lot of people are breaking their necks. I'm seeing it in the different posts trying to get on this app. And so, but it's an invite only app. So just because everybody else is doing it doesn't necessarily mean that you should do it or that I should do it. Or so that's why you have to be careful, and you have to know, okay, oh yes, that's something that's trending now. Oh yes, this is trending now. So you have to make sure you also stay focused on where it is God is leading you, so you don't get distracted. There's always going to be some new thing or some new person that pops up and says you should do this or connect with me, or hey, we should do this together. There's always going to be something new or something wanting to distract you from your path. So make sure you stay focused. Make sure every day you're asking, Lord, what would you have me to do today? Who would you have me to connect with? What are my instructions for the day, so that you're not connecting with the wrong people. Again, not necessarily that they're bad, just not who God um, meant for you to move along in your path with, so to speak. So everyone is not for you. That's something that I've had to learn over, especially over the last few years as I started this entrepreneur journey. Um, Not only is everybody not for you, everybody is not meant to go with you. I've met some wonderful people, um, excuse me, over the last couple of years. And there have been times where I've connected with people and wanted better for them and wanted to do things myself and then wanted to take them with me. And I've had to learn, hearing God in my mind saying, "What are you doing? I didn't tell you to take them. I didn't tell you to start this new endeavor with them. I didn't tell you to do this with them." And so I've had to watch that. So know that I share this also from experience that everybody is not for you, nor are you meant to work with certain people, nor are you meant to carry certain people with you into your next level. And be okay with that, because God knows who you need. He knows who you need to connect with, and He knows when to allow your paths to cross. So stay open. So even if you see, regardless of what you see everybody else doing, you stay focused on the assignment that God has put before you. You stay focused on the instructions that He's given you. So again, everybody is not for you, and that's simply what that means. Just know that He will assign the right people to you, and He will also let you know who to connect and collaborate with and who to join with on different endeavors. So those are my nuggets for this morning. Good morning, Kalila. Those are my nuggets for this morning. So I know you just jumped on, and I was just talking about everyone is not for you, meaning, just being careful because you're a business owner. You have your own learning center. And one of the things as entrepreneurs, business owners, we have to be careful that we're not connecting with the wrong people, even though they might be good people, even though they might have good ideas that they share with us or may want to collaborate with us. We have to remember to consult with God, like, okay, I like what they're saying, but is this the direction you want me to go? I like what they're saying, but is this the person that you really want me to connect to? Sometimes we can get greedy, or we get super excited about expanding because maybe we've been at hit a plateau or something, or maybe things are going slow, and it's like, Lord, what am I, why am I stuck? Why are things not moving forward as I thought they would? Why have things slowed down? So it's like, and we have to be careful because, the enemy knows what we're looking for too. And so, he'll send the right part, he'll send somebody, and because we are in that plateau or in that space of nothing is really moving, we get excited about a good idea. But again, we have to ask God, okay, Lord, I like this idea, but is this the idea for me? Is this the right person for me? And so, and a lot of times, it's not even the enemy. It's just God testing our test being faith being tested. If God told us to wait and something comes along, are we going to continue to wait, or are we going to jump on the first thing that comes our way because things have been going slow? So again, everyone is not for you. That's simply what that means. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just understanding that God has specific people to help you expand, to help you grow, to help you see things in a different light. And we just have to stay open-minded, because for one, it may not be who we think it is. A lot of times we're looking at people with different connections and how they're connected to this person, or how they have this much money and all these resources. And we're thinking, oh, we get excited because of that, but it may be an underdog. It may be somebody that's not even well known that God will send your way to help you get to the next. So, again, those are my morning nuggets this morning, Kalila. You got on and had me go on another path. So, hope those few tips, feel free to go back and listen to the replay, help you this morning. So thank you for tuning in to another Morning Breakthrough with Coco, helping you undo so God can do. I am the Purpose Accelerator, here to push, provoke, and catapult you into your next level of divine greatness. And with that being said, happy holidays. I will be, I may or may not be on here tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But happy holidays. Be safe. Stay safe. And remember to be a blessing to someone else. Love y'all. Thanks.